What's happening, DJ Talk family, and how y'all doing today or tonight? Welcome to the 71st episode of DJ Talk. Now, before we get started, I would like to send a shout out to everyone that's having a great week. And most importantly, Happy New Year, everybody. The first episode of 2024. And hopefully 2024 will be the best year, not just for me, but in DJ Talk family as well. So, hopefully everything will go great for you in this year, new beginning. But also, hopefully, you guys have New Year's resolutions for yourselves. So, if you're new to this channel, allow me to welcome you to D Nation. Hopefully, you enjoy yourselves and more importantly, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the bell for notifications and many more contents to come. All I can say is I can't wait to see, I can't wait for big stuff to happen, big surprises, new stuff, new contents, new projects, you name it, everything's going to be on this channel. So stay tuned for more. And excuse the background, by the way. So without any further ado, let's get right to it. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about a new topic, a very new topic, and hopefully, this new topic is going to touch your heart and, more importantly, motivate you. This topic is called How to Be an Unstoppable Machine. So, questions of this topic is what does it mean to be unstoppable? And that's a very interesting question. It means to be incapable of being stopped. An unstoppable army, an unstoppable rise to power. That's a good, interesting quote, right? There's a good, very interesting meaning right there of being unstoppable. There are various quotes that talks about being unstoppable, and it goes something like this. Number one, Victor Hugo says, "You have enemies? Why? Is this story of every man who has done a great deed or created a new life? It is the cloud which thunders around everything, which shines fame. Fame must have enemies, as lights must have gnats. Do not bother yourself about it. Disdained, keep your mind serene, as you keep your life clear. Do not give your enemies the satisfaction of thinking that they cause you grief or pain. Be happy, be cheerful, be disdainful, be firm." That's a good one right there. Good word right there. I like that word. Firm. You got to be firm at all times. Number two, Marilyn Monroe says, "We shall all start to live before we get too old. Fear is stupid. So are regrets." Number three, Venus Williams says, "Some people say I have an attitude. Maybe I do, but I think you have too. You have to believe in yourself. When no one else does, that makes you a winner right there." Number four, rest in peace to the legendary himself, Muhammad Ali, says, "Don't count the days, make the days count." Number five, Peekaboo Street says, to uncover your true potential, you must first find your own limits, and then you have to have the courage to blow past them. Number six, Ralph Waldo Emerson says, "The only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be." Number seven, Mary Lou Retton says, "Each of us has a fire in our hearts for something. It's our goal in life to find it and keep it lit." Number eight, Charlotte Eckerson says, So many people will tell you no, and you find to find you need to find something you need to believe it in so hard that you just smile and tell them, "Watch me." Learn to take rejection as motivation to prove people wrong. Be unstoppable. Refuse to give up, no matter what. It's the best skill you can ever learn. Number 9, Chris Jammy says, easily mistaken. It is not about a love for adversity. It's is about knowing a strength and a faith so great that adversity, it in all its adverse manifestation, hardly even exists. Number 10, V.E. Schwab says that I am stronger than my odds, she says, striding out of the tent, that I have crossed worlds and saved cities. She entered the stadium tunnel, that I have defeated kings and queens. She adjusted the helmet and strode out of the into the arena, awash in tears, that I have survived impossible things. Rules stood in the center of the floor, a towering shape, that I am the Delilah Bard. She held out her spheres, her vision blurry for an instinct before she let them go. And I am unstoppable. Number 11, Vincent H. O'Neill. Your mind is your greatest asset. It's the fastest computer and the wisest counselor and the most lethal weapon in the universe. Once you learn how to control it, how to really put it to use, you'll be unstoppable. Number 12, C. Joy Bell says, I have entered into the darkest region of myself, bearing torches and lighting candles. I have left a burning lamp in each lonely cave of my person. I have planted roses in every swamp of my mind. I have ignited stars in all the nights of my heart. I have lit myself on fire to walk through my soul. I have glowed as my own moon when there was no moon within me. I have done all that was necessary. Now watch me become the light. Watch me be the light. Watch me illumine as light inside of my light. Watch me emerge as light. You've never seen this version of me before. Now, there are steps that talks about how to be unstoppable. And hopefully after this episode, you will learn how to be an unstoppable machine and conquer what you need to conquer. And it goes something like this. Number 1, give thanks every day. Give thanks every day. Every day when we wake up, the first thing, excuse me, we need to do is give thanks for being alive and well. Appreciate that we are healthy and full of life. So, my suggestion is let's learn to be grateful every day. Number 2, take baby steps. Life is full of opportunities and full of steps to take. So instead of taking big steps, we have to start with taking baby steps before we start to take big steps towards the direction that we want to go. Number 3, become confident. When we feel like we can handle anything that places us in the position that we're in, we can be confident in everything that we can do and conquer things that we have never conquered before. So, let's start to build confidence in ourselves. Number four, last but not least, number four, learn to overcome obstacles. Life is filled with adversities, so that whatever is in your way, we have to learn how to overcome the odds in our lives and defeat the opposition at all costs. So you see, when you realize that you want to show that you can be anything that you want to be, you are unstoppable and you cannot be stopped. You are a machine that cannot be stopped, and nothing will break you nor hurt you while you're unstoppable. So in times like this, you have to be unstoppable and become a force that will break through brick walls and show absolute dominance in whatever you do. But as long as you put your mind into something, you have to show how dominant you are, how fearless you are, how resentless, relentless you are. Beg your pardon, excuse me. How relentless you are, how determined you are, how focused you are, how motivated you are, super how super determined you are. I say it two times already, just to say for the people in the back, and etc. Nothing can break you. Nothing can break you down in pieces. All you have to do is set your mind onto something. Like, take for example, if you have a vision of starting your own business, you can do that as long as you put in the work. Nothing can break you down and nothing can stop you. If you have a vision of starting an ice cream company, put your mind into something. Come up with ideas and find out what kind of flavor that you have to put in. Or lemonade stand. It starts with the kitchen and you make it happen and you bring it outside the lemonade stand. And not only that, you do that, you put your mind into something and you sell lemonades, you can become unstoppable. No one can ever doubt you nor criticize you nor say nothing negative about you ever again after that. So before I wrap up this episode, I personally want to express my gratitude to each and every one of you and say thank you guys for the love and support. And thank you because 2024 is going to be a year of surprises and filled with great things to come in the future. So I just want to just say this from the bottom of my heart. And like I said already, I know a year ago has been a tough year for me. I wish I would have done more episodes in 2023. But like I said before, adversity comes along the way, obstacles comes along the way. Sometimes you just have to take a step back, analyze it, and know that even though it wasn't your idea to do this, but at the end it was placed there to begin with. In other words, it was placed there to overcome a lot of odds and adversity in life. So sometimes we have to look at it this way and say, you know what? I don't want everything to be easy in my life. I want everything to be hard work, perseverance, and I want to be motivated to do that. And I want to be responsible and I want to learn how to take accountability of what happens out there. So, you know what? That is what it has to be. So, here I say, thank you, DJ Talk family, for staying true and allowing me to say my part and allowing me to motivate every one of you. So, all I can say is thank you for being with me throughout 2 years. And let's continue to go stronger to 2024. So, with that being said, stay tuned for the next episode of DJ Talk. Stay positive and let's dominate 2024. And let's have a prosperous year. not just in January, but February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December, especially the 31st of December. Let's all have a great year together, and let's all have a successful year together. All I can say is, I'll say it one more time. Let's dominate 2024. Peace out and have a great night, everybody.
Huh, come on, let's go.